Donald Trump's family foundation is under investigation this morning. New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman announced that his office is looking to see if the Donald J. Trump Foundation violated state law. The Washington Post reported that Trump made questionable purchases using donations from other contributors. Now, the Trump campaign accuses Schneiderman, a Hillary Clinton supporter, of being, in its words, a partisan hack.
New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman is with us. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Mr. Partisan Hack, how do you respond to that comment about yourself?
I sued Donald Trump for his fraudulent university in August of 2013.
Before he was running for office.
If I had come on your show and said he's going to be the Republican nominee for president in 2016, you never would have invited me back. My credibility would have been so damaged. This is not political. I regulate the nonprofits in New York State. I have a charities bureau. We look at every nonprofit that does business in New York State to see if they're following the rules.
What are you looking for in this inquiry?
And we started, and again, we started communications with them back in June. We didn't have a press conference, didn't have a press release. We didn't try and grandstand on this because there were allegations that they'd made contributions to political committees, which is illegal. There have been allegations that they made contributions to charities that now say they've never received the money. So as with any of the other thousands of nonprofits we regulate, we have been making inquiries and having, I have to say, had very professional correspondence with Trump's lawyers or Trump Foundation's lawyers about these problems.
But as a Clinton supporter, can't you appreciate, as a member of the New York Leadership Council of Hillary Clinton's, the optics here, that this could appear politically motivated?
Yeah, if I'm a traffic cop, but I'm a Democrat, and he speeds by me, I have to give him a ticket. It's that simple. Charities have to follow the rules. You can't say I gave money to a charity and not give the money to a charity and report it on the forms you file with my office. You can't give money to a political campaign from a charity. I'm just following the rules as I do with any other charity. We never had a press conference. We never did any grandstanding on this. This is just me doing my job.
So is this an inquiry or an investigation?
I'm not sure what the distinction is.
Okay.
It's an investigation in the sense that we've asked for information. But again,
and based on what?
Just
based on the $25,000 contribution to Pam Bondi?
That was our initial line of inquiry, and other allegations have come forward.
What allegations?
Whistleblowers come forward to us all the time. We don't credit everything that we get. We look into allegations that we get. The Pam Bondi contribution we started.
Let me ask you what the law is then. There are also allegations that Trump has used his foundation to pay for personal expenses, a painting of himself. Would that be illegal?
It might be. Under certain circumstances, there's self-dealing regulations. Understand there's a two-level system of regulation here. The IRS regulates at the federal level. They may very well be conducting their own inquiry. I know members of Congress have requested that they do so, and we enforce the New York laws on charity. So we're looking into it as we have an obligation to do. We scrutinize every nonprofit.
And have you scrutinized the Clinton Foundation in the same way?
Absolutely.
And scrutinizing them for what? There are a lot of questions raised there about donors, access that donors might have had to her while she was Secretary of State. What are you looking for there?
The issue that's been raised there is why they haven't been required to disclose donations from foreign governments. And the answer is very simply that the New York State Attorney General's office has never asked any nonprofit to disclose contributions from foreign governments. Historically in New York, the concern was with expenditures of New York State and local governments of New York State funds, concerns about graft and corruption working through nonprofits. So the Doctors Without Borders, the Carter Library, others that may receive money from foreign governments. We've never asked anyone to disclose contributions from foreign governments. To single out the Clinton Foundation would be grossly unfair and say we're changing the rules for this one foundation in the middle of the game.
Eric Schneiderman, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.